Hello, everyone. My name is Control, and welcome back to our final episode of Anime Saga's Update 5. We're going to be going over the rest of the units, so let's jump into it. I just wanted to jump into an act real quick to show off Yamamoto, Aizen, and Uryu. Start off with Uryu. I know that Parzival showed it off in the last video, but I just wanted to show off firsthand. He does kind of just run in the sky a little bit. Think that was supposed to be an arrow volley, but no, there's the arrow volley. Reishi's shield does not seem to... It kind of just forms a shield around himself, to be honest. Then here's Yamamoto. Very unique names. We got Slam. Ignite. And then Heart of Fire. Which does have a burn effect that is different than Tanjiro's. I do like how Yamamoto's fire effects are way different. The last one we have here is Aizen. They are all on Evolved. I will evolve them and then show off their last move once I can. Form them all up. Let's use a Z move. Pretty cool. Use Countless Strikes. Almost reminds me of a Sun Jinwoo type move, like with the daggers. Then choose C move. He does very much seem like he's going to be a nuking character. Just bring him into a room and clear everything. Then let's use his V move. It's going to have a bit of a cutscene. And then he clears the room. Oh, and we're on a wall. So it does seem like they tried to mix up what characters you could just bring in here and nuke all the rooms with. Does seem that Levi won't be the only S tier character in that anymore. Because from first form Aizen, what I've seen of final form Ichigo, they're going to be on top. That did not do as much as I thought it would right there. Let's try Uryu again. So the shield does seem like they stunned. X move. And he is a range attacker. Okay, cool. And then a Z. It does seem to hit one time and just blasts them straight away from the blast. For the arrow shots. Yamamoto's Slam again. I do think Yamamoto is pretty good. We have been using him a little bit. I'm trying to get him and Aizen leveled up before we do get the evolution items. Just because I do think they will be very useful. Yeah, he kind of just waves his arm around and then has the effect happen. Yeah, he shoots it once and it kind of just moves them out of the way for the rest of the move. I wonder if they will fix that. I guarantee they will. Aizen's moves are definitely flashy. they're not as screen. Oh, okay. On to the world. Now we're looking into the next room. Oh, that fixed it. His moves definitely don't take as much space on your screen as others, color-wise, but they're definitely very bright. They do decent damage as well. I mean, Uryu's only level 1, but... Right. Have Aizen come back real quick. I am very close to being able to evolve Aizen to his second form now. Once I can do that, should not be too much longer to his third form. Alright, so we finally have Yamamoto, Aizen, and Uryu evolved. Let's check out Captain Yamamoto's V move, which is called Rebirth. We got a cinematic. He kind of just does a bunch of fire. Try Uru, which we get Licked Regen, sorry. Just a beam. All the other moves are the same. Boom. Oh, he's not like running in there anymore. He just kind of floats there now. Try Rebirth again. I believe it has some pretty good range on it. A lot of these Bleach characters are just great for clearing rooms. You just walk in, press one move, and everyone kind of goes away. Except for these stragglers. Alright, let's try Aizen. I believe all of his moves changed. Let's check the model first. Pretty clean. So, first up, we got a Z move. Spirit Well. Ooh, that kind of like moved a little bit, like an orbital strike. Then we got double swipe. Okay, very minimal effects going on with that one. Let's try Realm Break. Okay, I feel like that was an AoE coming from my feet. And then we have COD 99. Alright, so that's pretty much the same move he had last time. But all the other moves pretty much changed. That one's really cool. I like how it moves almost like an orbital strike. Let's gather as much people as we can to see how much range we can actually get with Yamamoto. Probably not going to be the best idea. Gather up the entire room. I do believe Rebirth isn't iframe either. No, it's not. Yeah, that killed him. Yeah, that probably wasn't the best idea. But Aizen can carry it. The orbital strike is really cool. Does seem Uryu's not doing too bad damage either. He's only level 8. Does have a Warlord, but still for level 8, he's doing some damage. I do already have all of the stuff to get Aizen to his final form. So once we get back, I will be evolving him. I don't... Uru's just... He's honestly not the best person to get. His moves can do damage, but they're kind of subpar compared to Aizen or Captain Yamamoto. We could just walk in and obliterate an entire room. Okay. Over here. Alright, so we saw last time if Ichigo can one-shot him. Let's see if Aizen can. Using his V first, again. He can't, but that might be more damage than Ichigo's. But Ichigo only needed 3 moves, Aizen needed 4. Alright everyone, so we have Stark, Coyote, and Orihime. Let's try out their moves before we get into Aizen and Ichigo. So Stark is the level 100 Battle Pass. Seems like he does use the guns to shoot, or at least they use the animation to do that. The Z and the C aren't too bad. They're kind of just beams of light. Let's try Seek. Okay, that was directly just blue light. I believe his V has a cutscene. No, it does not. Kind of just takes a minute to wind up. Let's try the first move again. The Z move. Seems like it does good damage, but not too much range. Like I'm going to Seek. Seems like it does a little bit more range, but lasts a little bit less time. And all around me. Could possibly be good enough for a room clear. So once we get that back, let's try that out. Alright, in the meantime, let's try out Orihime. Her Z move. Oh, it's a healing. Okay, cool. Figured she would have a healing move. The X. Almost reminds me of like an One Piece bomb fruit. Or C. Kind of similar, but had a little range on it instead of just being right next to her. Let's try that X one more time. Let me see if it does just have like right up in front of her, or if it has a little bit of range. Okay, it's got a little bit of range. And then her V. No cutscene for her either. Okay. Let's try to use the all around me again, but over here. See how much that could do. Okay, yeah, it can be definitely a room clear. It's not awful. But let's get Ichigo and Aizen, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, and the moment we've all been waiting for. Finally, we have Aizen fully evolved and Ichigo fully evolved. Both now in their Saga state. So we'll start with Aizen because he's not fully implemented into the game yet, so his moves are bugged. Try his Z move. They still do damage, but I don't think they're doing as much as they should be doing, and I don't think his V actually hits at all. Let's try the X. Not bad. And then the C. Just kind of a little AoE around him. And again, I don't think the V is working currently, but we will try it out. Oh, it did work this time. Okay, cool. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I just think his damage is not fully implemented yet. Now, let's try Ichigo, who is now in the new tier list, GOAT tier. So he is supposedly not mildly, way better than everyone else. Let's start off with Try again. His move names are so funny. And the animations for them are pretty clean too. Let's try Release. Seems like he does a beam and some slashes in front of him, which is pretty cool. Then we have Come At Me. Okay, kind of just like a purple beam coming from the sky there. I'm gonna try again. Okay, so yeah, he has a big X slash, and then seems like he does a follow-up after. And then for Release, kind of does a beam and then some slashes in the middle. And he also has an AoE on the C. Cool. Now, I've seen Magetsu. it is probably the craziest move they've put in. It far beats Levi in any stage clearing form. Let's give that a shot. Yeah, it absolutely destroys every enemy on the field. And all of his moves have pretty good AoE. And like I said, he is now the new GOAT tier on the tier list. So he is the best unit that you can currently get. And he does look really clean. I will say he does look better than Aizen. I am not the biggest fan of the butterfly form. Yeah, Mugetsu is a crazy move. I believe they said it does 33,000 on the wiki. Base stats only at level 100. So definitely is going to do more with SSS damage. And with that, we have finally completed Update 5 of Anime Saga. We've gotten every unit, completed every challenge, and we've completed the Battle Pass. I really hope that when they finish Aizen, he gets put in the same category as Ichigo, because like I said, Ichigo is in a GOAT category all by himself, and he is very fun to use, so I know grinding in the future is going to be made way simpler now that I have him. And hopefully, when Aizen's finally completed, he'll make it just that much simpler as well. So, if you guys enjoyed, I hope you all like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.